Hello everyone, this is Yashiroreaper, and welcome back to Fault Milestone 1. Woo-hoo. Awesome. Start. In the time of yore, humankind had discovered mana, a naturally occurring energy source. A one pulse. You're going too fast! You guys can read this, I can't read it. No, this is the macro, the hierarchy. Only certain individuals, okay. The path down. Ooh. Huh. At Rinkazon Castle passes away to the sky terrace. Sparks continue to dance around the air as a small silhouette ascended from the spiral staircase. First to the sky terrace. Right at the front line of the assault, reaching for the sky terrace on the roof of the castle was a young girl no more than 12 or 13 years of age. She quickly scans her surroundings and gets into a defensive pose. Holding her breath, she surveys the area for a while. According to her private intelligence, the sky terrace was completely deserted, except for one. Path down successor of the country of Rokenstein, Selphine Ruginsahade. Show yourself. You know there's nowhere for you to hide now. The shout reverberated through the empty terrace. There was no one around, but she maintained her guard. These were the actions of someone who's done it countless numbers of times. She moved towards the center of the sky terrace. Her efficient and almost mechanical movements betrayed her appearance of having a dainty petite figure. Is there really no one here? Maybe the intel was wrong. Diane, can you hear me? Diane, if you can hear me, respond. Shh, in the middle of a fight. No one's here. Girl let her guard down. Took a long deep breath. There the terrace balcony that was functioned as a viewing deck of sorts. Designed to overlook the town around the castle, there was a large wooden dining table situated at the middle of it. The table was furnished with an ornate woven tablecloth and was surrounded with heavy, solemn wooden chairs. On the top of it, numerous intricate made ornaments. The table and all of its amenities were works of art. Every object, from the dining table to decorations, strategically placed throughout the sky terrace, screamed of wealth. Something crosses the girl's mind as she sets the chair at the head of the table upright. She sits her small frame onto it. For a moment, she's taken aback by it all. It's truly the height of luxury. The impressive scenery from the head of the table is something she couldn't have even imagined seeing, having grown up in such meager circumstances. Slam. Slowly a terrible manner, she rests both her feet on the table and reclines in her chair. Against the chair, slowly closing her eyes. She couldn't help but laugh at the disparity between the situation and the place where she had grown up. Whose seat was this? Under what lucky star you have been born under to be granted the privilege to seat yourself on a chair like this? Oh, none of that mattered. This chair was no one's. Just like how the grandma has to be with no one as well. I'm sure it'd be wonderful if I could have a meal at a table like this. Balcony created upon the town below. The girl gazes at the town set ablaze. Perfect view. The perfect view, just perfect. Huh. This is just stupid. After a rather mindless soliloquy, she gets off of her seat then. Ah. Another girl appeared from the door that she had broken through just earlier. Miss Maryshell? Girl dressed as Miss Maryshell waved her hand in a yo pose as if she was joking. Coco, you like chair? Sitting? Then girl posed a question to her partner in a rather broken speech. No, not really. As always, she doesn't have a shred of tension in her. So Coco thought, keeping it to herself. Maryshell. In terms of age, she and Coco were not far apart. In contrast to Coco's rather belligerent look, she looked to be a sweet little girl who had no place in a miserable battlefield like this. However, a great many have deceived by her innocent looks. Their blood that now stained her dress certainly stood out. I'm surprised you can waltz around with all this going on. Imaginary question mark appears atop Maryshell's head. She didn't understand why Coco was so astonished. No reason to rush. Of course you'd rush. Just walking around with all this going on is weird. Vessels was filled with the smell of blood and smoke. Screams and explosions could roar throughout. Despite the cacophony going on around them, Maryshell simply stood there, oblivious to it all. Already almost done. No point in running. Well, that's true, but Coco was not lost for words when faced with that simple retort. She's not here? No, she's not. Can we even rely on Seon's info? Seon reliable. Even if wrong, we follow sister's orders. You mean orders? Orders. Unflinching. Rather than communicating with words, she struck the same hand-waving pose from earlier. That was one of Maryshell's ways of expressing herself. So, they aren't here. Where could they be? I'm pretty sure I searched everywhere. Plan B? A manual search? Ugh, what a pain. Sheer size of this place make my head spin. Funny face. Oh, leave me alone. Fine, plan B. Let's stick to the plan and take 1 week each. I'll be on the east wing. Nod. What's wrong? You look, yes. What is Bell Shadow Soldiers? They're fine. There's only 150 of them. We've already taken care of most of the rear line of soldiers, so I doubt we'll run into anyone troublesome. Oh, what is it? Is it overconfidence? Your weakness. Her voice was soft, but her words carried weight. Everything going too well. Won't forget that. I won't. Luca's unconscious stand at attention. Nothing wrong in being careful, that's all. That was scary. She suddenly flips into serious mode and all. The other people wouldn't understand that sudden change in Maryshell's attitude. Putting through the emotions into words is a weak point of hers. Logical, seeing that she only recently began remembering her vocabulary. However, even though her vocabulary is lacking, she is in no way unintelligent or unable to grasp the situation at hand. Coco, being her partner, understood this very well. Hello, Coco, can you hear me? Saying, yeah, I hear you. How's it going there? You done fighting? The 3rd floor downstairs has been committed. As long as people don't suddenly start raining down from the sky, no one else should be able to get into the castle. Oh, get a load of this. Really, the last two guys I just killed, they were just pushovers. It ruined the moment. I like to get a thrill from dreaming in an afternoon nap. Come from someone who personally said she just keep guard. You don't really complain if you don't volunteer to head up the front lines yourself. So how are things going on in your end? Army, eh? Alright, this place is totally empty. You've got some explaining to do here. You sure the princess isn't in the sky terrace? Absolutely. If she were around the balcony, then she could be somewhere on the top floor looking harder. Why don't you? Looking around a huge place is so tiring. You're sure lazy for someone so young. I don't want to hear that from someone who volunteered to shore up our defense. Oh, quit complaining. Just get looking. We're already on the home stretch. Get off my back. Really though, this whole thing sure was a breeze, eh? Walking behind to the center of the alliance and all. It's supposed to fall this quickly, this easily. Well, Miss Malona planned it out so much, and she's even taking part in it too. Well, to be honest here, it's probably mostly because of the ladder than anything else. Being we've all gotten this far without the help of the Shadow Soldiers. No, that's not it. Concerning Miss Malona, I bet she'd probably take down an entire country or two. If I had to describe her in a single word, it'd be cheater. You've got a point. Anyways, I've already batched committing the entire glass interior. Good luck with the search. Yes, see, son. Between Miss Marichelle and Sian, why isn't there anyone who is feeling any more tense than I am? And now I totally lost my drive too, damn it. Just as I finished her call. What? Huh? Gogo's staff was made from metal alloy. It was prioritized lightest, but still metal is metal. A swing from any old sword would certainly nick it, but there's no way I could slice through it cleanly. What was that? There was something stuck to the wall. An invisible knife? A blade of ice, or an illusion using crate. In any case, it doesn't change the fact that there was some kind of unknown threat. Who goes there? Show yourself! From the darkness emerged yet another girl. One of the retainers, perhaps. She was wearing formal-looking attire with her entire body wrapped in a purple cloak. However, the first thing that caught Coco's attention was a badge slanting brightly on her collar. The badge served to express the individual rank as a Craveter. Jewel. The title is Jewel Craveter, only granted to those who have mastered two of the 4 types of mana, Pyro, Aqua, Terra, and Aero. The girl standing before Coco could not have been more than 20 years of age. She was likely in her late teens. To become a dual crater at 18-19 years of age was quite a remarkable feat. Retona Ringenhasta, the last descendant of the Ringenhastas who served as the royal family's guardians for generations upon generation. Coco had no way of knowing that. Where'd you come from? What is your objective? Why are you going after the princess? Let's get one thing straight here. This attack of ours is completely in our control. Whether you all live or die, that's up to us to decide. Do you understand? The only thing you can do is stare back at us and answer every question we've got. Oh well, if you want to die, then that's another story. Very well. Right. Seeing as you're dressed, that means you are one of the servants here. You happen to know where Selphine is? And what if I do? Serious? All right, I'll cut you a deal. Tell me where she is and I won't kill you. I see. And if I say no? Oh well, if you don't tell me, then I'll kill you. I suppose that makes it nice and simple, doesn't it? So, that's what you're getting at. You've been trying to make a fool of me this entire time, haven't you? right now, the way things are going, are you just so scared that you completely snapped? You're getting on my nerves. Talk smack to me one more time and... Princess? Huh? It's Princess Selphine, you disrespectful brat. Trona had been trying to play fluid and collected, but there was a slight rage in her eyes. And you don't want to wish by accomplishing by attacking the royal family. But to address the princess of a country that way shows a complete and utter lack of respect. Such bravest behavior shows that you lack in morals as well. What? Enough talk. Have at you. I'll steer us into conflict regardless. Let me teach you rules of my own. Didn't hear a single word I said. What, you want to fight at a time like this? Or what, just your duel? You think you can take anyone on? Are you an idiot? Do you have absolutely no common sense at all? A title like that doesn't mean squat outside of the Alliance. On guard. Whoa. Now, is that a glass? A glass sword? Do you really expect me to fight with one of those? So, whatever. You're nothing but a glass worker and ours in crafter. You seriously think you can put up the fight with me? Enough, you little brat. You're nothing but talk. I swear, you've called me a little brat again and again, so treating me as a kid, or you're going to get what's coming to you. Why is she attacking? Is she stalling for time? Hell if I know who you are. But I don't have time to deal with likes of some stupid artisan creator. Clack clack. Coco continued to scream at the top of her voice. She knocked on the tip of her staff against the ground, causing a triangle just large enough for a human to appear beneath Ratona's feet. What? A ranged attack. She is not a battle craver. I'll kill you with a single hit. Die! Triangle Itcha, Ratona. Ugh. Bless. In a split second, a column of fire arose in a triangle towards the ceiling. Too slow. Huh? Ratona cut circles around Katona's rear to make contact with Katona's back. That's what when Katona dashed with all her might, trying to put so much distance between her and Ratona. She quickly checks her back, possesses the wound, but, it doesn't cut. The sensation of her spine getting sliced in two slowly fades away. What just... Coco understood that very moment. Ratona's sword isn't some decoration or a fake weapon. It is in fact a real weapon, a strangely and highly dangerous one. Transdian. What is that sword made out of? Transdian. A material said to hold the sharpest edge of the entire world. Of course, I know that. But why Transdian breaks off too uncontrollably? They say it's dangerous and impossible to forge into weaponry. Only if it's naturally occurring. You've already applied some level of processing to the Transdian I create. I can purely control this material. Are you stupid? You make something so compressed like Transdian, then why don't you just stick to something tougher and easier to use like metal? Metal glass, as long as I can cut through anything, then who cares? You're making even less sense now. Hell, why is some artisan like you even fighting with a sword in the first place? You still haven't realized. A little slow on the uptake, I see. I'm a battle crafter. I'm on a leap from the ground. Huh? Just getting closer. Need to keep my distance. Shadow soldiers! Shadows from the staff stretch out in the dark silhouettes of the soldier and to crawl up from the ground. 3, 4 of them. Suddenly Ratona was surrounded on all sides. With the shadow soldiers, she can summon them at will. So she's one that created the shadow soldiers to attack the castle. Careful everyone, that girl's really fast. And her sword is super sharp. And don't go anywhere near the commit area. Coco then raised herself, generating what seemed to be waves of mana in the air. The mana glowing in the air went straight to the Dark Soldier's hands. Pyro Terra forged chains. She again knocks her staff against the ground twice, causing a glowing mana that had been floating in the air to materialize into chains. First, I'm going to tie you down. Now. You know you're trapped. You and your stupid acrobatics is the end of you. Coco and the Shadow Soldier have Retona tied up in chains and surrounded. And then, pentagram incineration. Holding her staff with the soldiers using her jet black swords all slammed into the ground at once. Small glowing points appear, and light racing across them to draw a line of a pentagram beneath Retona's feet. Retona, bless! The pillar of light disappears. A triangle-shaped burn mark on the ceiling besides that much larger star-shaped hole in the night sky. A full moon in full view shining brightly. I burned it into nothing but ash. What's wrong with you guys? Shadow Soldier didn't budge a single inch, leaving her perplexed. Then she realized. Just so you know, depending on how you handle Prinsidian, you can even cut through steel. The Shadow Soldiers are vanishing, which means that as long as you cut them down, then you could still defeat them. No way, that's some kind of glass that lets you cut through steel. That's cheating. Something doesn't add up here. You're not Battle Craver, are you? Your triangle pentagram attacks certainly were lacking in power, especially the second one. I had taken the brunt of the blast. I'd likely be nothing more than ash by now. But the activation, your bless, takes far too long. Anything that takes that long will be completely unsuitable for battle, no matter how strong it is. Your style of fighting at a distance. Why do you persist on such strange technique? Oh, shut up. If it works, then who cares? Damn it. My hand gripping her staff begins to quiver, frustrated at the turn of events. Why is someone this strong wandering the castle? Well, in any case, I suppose you understand that now you have no chance of winning. I'm all but disposed to fighting. If it's possible, I prefer to settle conflicts with dialogue. But are you going to listen? The feeling of the sword slowly faded away. Huh? Coco was flabbergasted at Retona's disappointment of the statement. Then, here's something else, you know what? Coco realized something, that she had the upper hand, that Retona would ultimately not attack her. She sneered at Retona's invitation. Coco used all her might, striking Retona with her staff. You'll make a complete mess of your country, your hometown, and then you want to talk? Are you a frickin' moron? Indeed, this is not the time nor the place to exercise Rugenholm's pacifist views. Retona understood that clearly. She could more easily have taken Coco's head if she wanted to, and after going to her back twice, not once did she attack. Retona herself had resisted the urge to take her life. The overwhelming difference in their strength was absolutely meaningless in the face of Retona's greatest weakness. You have nothing on me when it comes to combat. I'm clearly head and shoulders above you. And here you are still struggling desperately against me. Who's the fool now? This is seriously pissing me off. You think you're so high and mighty? You're telling the person who killed your friends, your comrades, that you just want to talk? Hey, tell me, is it wrong to take a life if it means protecting someone you can't live without? What? Hey, answer me. What's the difference between me and you? Just for a moment, Retona was shaken from awe by Coco's ruse and had lost her concentration. She wasn't the type to make that kind of mistake, not in the slightest. Unbelievable. Indeed, even Retona had no intention on taking someone's life. She would never slip and let her attention waver from the battle. Someone must have been toying with her at that moment. Someone right behind her. Commit breaker. What? Rotona's sword shatters into tiny fragments. The commit did the ratio. Man, it changed all of a sudden when... Let me introduce you. My partner on the battlefield, Miss Mary Shelley. Mary strikes a yo pose once again. Coco, make new shadow soldiers. Yes! That's why I said should dispel. New soldiers' balance is bad. I'm sorry. What did you just do? Destroyed. Commit. Commit breaker? That'd be absurd. I thought Rotona understood the current situation. She shudders. Rotona's are powerful, but take a while to bless. Got a partner who compensates for that. The perfect combination. She will get killed. But she took too long. Because even when given the chance, she didn't kill Coco. Milady, please get down on the ground. Okay. Signal of the glass wall that at the edge of the room shatters. Glass which bent light and served as a perfect optical camouflage. Delphine had been hiding the entire time, and now she was completely exposed. Delphine? So fast. What's with the mana here? Maybe it's the shift. Huh? A shift? Delphine, please close your eyes for a moment. A vortex wind envelops Rotona and Delphine. Coco, get out now. Next moment. What? Hey, just what the heck just... They... vanished? Eek! Where is this place? What? Of course, this is the rendezvous point. Can't believe it. We actually got out of there. But where are we? Rotona, what happened back there? Where are we? What about the castle? Everyone! I don't know. Our comfort line was cut the same time the attack began, so I haven't been able to contact the rear line soldiers since. But since they got into the castle, that means... Yes, that having been the last stages of their attack likely means the townspeople and the soldiers might all be done for now. Oh no! So does it make sense? They were aiming for King Valar, but specifically for... No, they weren't aiming for King Valar, but specifically for Princess Delphine. They attacked us when my father was out. I can't believe this happened. They targeted Princess Delphine right during the king's absence. That's right, the fact that the king was not around is highly guarded secret. Not even among common citizens should know he's out. They were aiming at Princess Delphine. Does that mean? No, King Valar already. What do we do? The crazy line's been cut. We need to find a way to get in contact with my father. No, what proof is there that it really happened? This is just me overthinking things. Just far too many unknowns from that conversation earlier. The only thing I'm certain of is that their intent to assassinate Delphine. Is it wrong to take a life if it means protecting someone important to you? What could she have meant by that? Trying to lower my guard? No, she didn't seem like she was lying. And there was that other girl, Mary Shelley. She's definitely a creator on a whole other level. That artisan, Coco, as well. The pentagram-shaped madness energy. She was alone, so her blast took longer to execute, allowing me to spell quick enough. But if there were two of them working together to attack, then... Ugh, in any case, I've got more pressing issue to think about now. Hey, Rotona, what should we do now? Please calm down, Princess Delphine. For now, we need to get ourselves together and find out just where we are. Huh? What are you saying? You used Mana Crate to bring us here, right? What do you mean we need to find out where we are? Retona, please, tell me what's going on. Just what's happening? Me. Not Retona? Forgive me. Why are you apologizing, Retona? There's no need to. Forgive me, my lady. Despite the situation being as it was, I rushed into using our last resort to escape. Please, please forgive me. What? Delphine's mind went blank from Retona's sudden barrage of apologies. Retona had the respect of many, being incredibly capable and talented, and always kept her cool. Ever since they were children, she was a person Delphine looked up to next to her parents. This was the first time in her life seeing Retona losing her composure to this extent. Retona. So we're gonna end this shit here. Save. So we're gonna save here, and I'll see you guys in another episode. I love y'all very, very much, and I got to say bye! Hey guys, this was Yashiroreaper, and thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit the bell to be notified and join the notification squad. Also, check out my Teespring and Redbubble shops, links below, with my Tumblr, Tapastic, and Amino app name. Thank you for watching. Hit the Patreon icon to help me continue making cool content for you all. Love you guys, and see you in the next video. Bye!